came to lead. Others they was talking, they don't do it like me. Said I'm trying to make a movie with Spike Lee. And then next she bite me. I came to drill wall, put that butt to sleep. Come on, let's turn up, man. 2025, man. Crib Talk. New podcast. We back. Only 5'2", but an attitude of giants. You want me in, turn me in like a spider. Anything you want, girl, you know I can provide it. I started out with nothing, now all I do is profit. I can see the future with you, girl, just like a prophet. She calling me a pretty boy, but I be with a block is. Real ones, cause you know we locked. They can mess with the mother birds, cause you know they fly. Good one, turn dangerous. She my little baby, and you know I get the paper. Told you that we gon' be good and always we gon' be great. Try to count me out, I had to change the situation. Have you ever seen a good one? 2025, man. Happy New Year's. We in here, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Happy 2025. Everybody who's had any type of pain, any type of setback, any type of struggle, where you felt like it was the end of your ropes and you couldn't move on and you couldn't go no further and you still here. It's a blessing. I want you to take time out right now and just be grateful for the time that you are still here and you still have breath in your body and able to do things because we lost a lot. Last year, 2024 was one of them years where if you wasn't solid, you was gonna break and crumble. You know what I mean? If you're not a certain, if you don't have a certain mindset and you don't have your bootstrapped in, you know what I mean, and really wasn't down to the ground, then you was gonna fall. You know what I mean? Nothing solid can stand. You know what I mean? Can fall, but a structure that is fractured and broken is always going to crumble. So we made it, and a lot of people didn't. So we just gonna give a moment of silence for ones that we lost, and including my brother, because I took a deep loss, 2024, and I lost my cousin. I lost a lot of people, man. So it was like, friends and family members and people that I know. It was a hit back to back to back. So we ain't get no break 2024. And I know a lot of other people felt the same way. Like it was just one of them demonic years where everything around you just seemed like it was just trying to make you fall and crumble, and it was trying to upheave you from your goal in life. So, my moment of silence. And y'all hear this in the background. I got this little machine, this little game console thing, but I'm gonna do a review on that a little later. I will show y'all, but then I don't know. That's a whole nother episode. Hold on, if I just put that up real quick and talk to the people, man. Like I know they probably been missing me. I've been on, as you can see, I'm still on the music. My music tip. Try to in my head, get that drawing done, but I be I be running and gunning, still working my business, still putting out music, still doing what I gotta do, still being a parent, still yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? All that, but I had to take a step back for a little bit and really just try to get a better focus on where I wanted to go in life because I was realizing certain things that I cared for when you start losing life. Some things don't matter as much. So I wanted to get a better viewpoint and a better focus and direction. And then my spirit wasn't determined. You know what I mean? My mindset wasn't right in the state. Like a lot of people realize, like, dang, he been ghost, he been MIA. We're you know what I'm saying? With religion that we ain't seen. He come post here and there, but we ain't really seen him talk to the people. We ain't really seen him interact. We ain't really been seeing him in the mix as much as he usually is, or I would like to be, because of the mental struggles. People don't want to acknowledge that, but it's a real thing. You feel me? Like fighting with depression, waking up every day, blaming yourself for things and situations that only God can control, and only God can change, and only God can bring you out of these things. And when we don't speak about these things and these pain and these traumas and stuff we go through, and we hold all this stuff in, it makes it harder than the day before. So you gotta find an outlet. You gotta express that. You gotta vent, and you gotta talk about it, because you're not the only person that's experiencing those same obstacles and them same struggles. You know. So that's really what it was. It wasn't that like, oh, I'm done. I'm falling off. You know what I mean? None of that. I still was handling my business on the back end. I still, doing everything that I'm usually doing, but I had to fall back. I took more personal time and family time and time to really embrace the people around me, instead of trying to put on for people who I know don't even care about me, and in this world. So I had to reflect on some things. And now that all that's done and over with, man, 2025, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. Matter of fact, let's start you off. Like, I don't want to copyright and all that, but a little motivation don't never hurt. You know what I mean? And it's a quick one. Oh, yeah, I was just listening to this right
11 things
before. What
people learn
11
too late in
things?
life. One, the less you say, the more your words will matter. Two, don't take everything
Truth.
personally. Not everyone
That's
thinks about
facts.
you as much as you do. Three, when you focus on problems, you'll have more problems. When you focus on possibilities, you'll have
Facts.
more opportunities. Four, no matter how much it hurts now, someday you will look back and realize your struggle changed your life for the better. Five, you meet people for a reason. Either you need them to change your life, or you're the one that will change theirs. Six, never be afraid to try something new. Life gets boring when you stay within the limits of what you already know. Seven, you will never truly know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Eight, once you begin to take note of the things you are grateful for, you begin to lose sight of the things that you lack. Nine, if you do not have control over your mouth, you do
Mm,
not have control over your future.
it's a fact.
10. Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks in. 11 things people learn.
Ain't that the truth? I want y'all to hit them 11 things. So all that was facts. All that's truth. All that's facts. You know. And I've been on this motivational wave lately, but you can't inspire anybody and uplift anybody if you are not producing those same attributes and qualities and things that you want to produce and see, you know, out externally, not this internally, externally in the world. So anybody who's suffering from any trauma, going through anything, do yourself a favor and let it go. Do yourself a favor, take a step back and take a breath. Stop trying to hold on to everything and take the world on by yourself, because it's okay. Other people is going through them same struggles, and we all need a platform. We all need to talk to each other about these things that we feel and we struggle with. That's the only way that we can come up out of that. But if you're going through that every day and you're just like, oh man, nobody understand. No, we understand. You're not the only person. You know what I mean? I've been watching, not even just from the things I see, from the things I go through. Understand we are the same. You feel me? Like, we all going to have them good days and bad days, but it's about being honest with how you are and where you at with it, and we can move forward with that. But when you are stuck in your ways and you ain't trying to hear nothing, and nobody can get to you, and you yada yada, you make it harder for people to really connect with you. And a lot of us do that without seeing we do that. It's called being passive aggressive. You know what I mean? Like, you won't really be around people who say this or say that, but you'll think this and think that. So when you come around these people, your energy do not match. So it's gonna be off. So I would say, when you have that feeling, you gotta take a step back and you gotta analyze Go in that room, go in that mirror, go look at yourself, go analyze what you feeling and where you at with it. And then see, is it really them? Is it really the way that what they're doing, or is it just me and how I'm viewing myself in this situation? And it is some people who are no good for you from the rip. There's some people that that you shouldn't be around because they're not gonna do anything to inspire. But if you coming around people that's quote unquote that you love, your friends and people that supposed to that are there to uplift you and want to inspire you, and you coming around with this energy that they think they better than me or this and that. Maybe you gotta reevaluate yourself and do some self evaluation, and really see, is it them or is it me? You know what I mean? Because you might be surprised with the answer, and then when you do that, be honest and accept that fault. Apologize to yourself first, then go apologize to them. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I ain't been really feeling myself lately, and I know I might have been coming around, and I might have been around, and when I was around, my vibe was off and stuff like that, and don't take it personally, man. I'm just going through something, and I didn't realize that I was putting that energy on the people that I was around because I really care about y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with that. So, you know, baby steps, you feel me? Baby steps. We're not saying all in one day you won't conquer everything, but you got to take those steps. Definitely 2025, 2024 was terrible. 2025, let's ride, let's slide, we out, you feel me? I got the Eagles City. I got a bunch of Eagles there, but it's cold, so it's a little chilly in the crib, and I got the heat on, but I had to turn it down because it was baking me. Then I got cold, and it's like, dang, I'm getting old. I'm having hot flashes and sweats already. Dang. I'm only 32, man. Get it twisted. So that's a little motivation. Uh, what's been going on besides my music? My business has been doing great. It's been doing good. I've been focused really on building my brand up and handling what I gotta handle. You know, uh, it's funny because like when you a father, man, like the people looking on the outside looking in, man, it's a lot of work. Like there's nothing wrong with um, being a dad. I love being a father, but when you really in a situation like co-parenting and you just and that is it's work. I'm just gonna say it's a lot of work, man, but everything's good. Maria said that because Christmas just came up, and you gotta get everything ready for the children, make sure they got everything they need and stuff like that. But he good, he straight. He got more than we do. I think my son got like 2, 3 of everything. He be wanting the same stuff, so I got got some stuff. But yeah, Christmas was a success. Everything was good. You know, I still got gifts to give to like some family members and stuff. So come get your stuff before it go back on the shelf. Cause got that 30-day receipt for that refund. Feel me? So they got 30 days. Come grab it. Cause I can't keep it all year. Cause ain't gonna be no pile up in the house. But let's see what we got going on. Baltimore mass shooting. That's man. Every time you turn around, it's another shooting, it's another killing, it's another this, another that. It don't even surprise me, man. It's crazy. I just looked up here and I just see it said Baltimore mass shooting. That's right next door to this. That's gross. Man.
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this car. Okay, you ready?
See, I don't be watching the news, so I don't even be knowing. Like I get my news from like YouTube and stuff, but I don't be watching like
$97 payment, $20 in late fees, $118. Now I come.
I just say old news. Somebody say clickbait. Okay. Okay. Somebody trying to get somebody trying to get some attention. That's all. They say old news. Man, that's crazy. They talking about 84 years for Dirk. So that man was in that 9 bell and everything. Man, I be having all this money, all this and everything. You live, that's like, you know, don't live what? I understand. I know what taking a loss feel like. I know the feel. I can't tell nobody how to handle this situation. I can't. Yeah, I mean, just speaking in general, I'm just looking at things from every angle. You know what I mean? Like, you got, I know that was a minute ago. You feel me? You lost a lot of soldiers and people. You know what I mean? People close to you and stuff like that. You know, got bad. And it's a lot of trauma on your mind and stuff. When you be thinking about all this, every day you wake up, somebody else that you love and care for getting killed, but then you gotta reevaluate the lifestyle you living too. That come with that. You know what I mean? And certain things, it's like, do you want to? If you want a life, some people be feeling like, oh, hey, ain't no way out of this. I can't get out of this. You know, I can't leave the gang. You feel me? Like the streets, all I know, and they be getting caught up. So I can't tell you how to really approach that situation. But I would say just make your next move your best move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart about the situation. You can't always crash out. And even if you getting other people involved to do the work and all that, you feel me? You know that if they get caught up, it's gonna come back to you. They're gonna crash out. And you know what I mean? Long term, when we talking about life sentences and people sitting and going away for a while, you could be talking about, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they gonna turn on you. You feel me? Because everybody got families and everybody got somebody on their own too. That's how I look at it. And back when they was pushing that whole road slide and landslide and all that, you know what I mean? Like, y'all pushing the man and gonna make him get mad and be on something and be caught up pretty much. I don't know. That's not cool. I'm getting cold.
A woman who doesn't listen does not belong in your life. I shall explain. A woman who doesn't take corrections from you, a woman who doesn't take instructions from you, a woman who doesn't take direction from you is dangerous. That woman is condescending and arrogant. She thinks she's doing you a favor by being in a relationship with you. That woman thinks she's better than you. And she deserves to be with someone who's better than you, richer than you, more successful than you. That woman is disrespectful, always arguing with you, always creating unnecessary drama, giving you no peace because she wants to prove a point. That woman is an unfaithful, ungrateful, disloyal, and treacherous. She will betray you, humiliate you, and abandon you for another man. Stop trying to change her. That woman will ruin you, upgrade your mind, and learn life lessons in our account. A woman who doesn't listen
I
does
got
not belong in your life.
way cold.
I shall explain. A woman who doesn't take corrections from you, a woman who doesn't take instructions from you, a woman who doesn't take direction from you.
These chicks don't listen, like, they ain't trying to hear none of that. Direction, correction, protection, nothing but actions in it. No affection, no nothing. They just want to be, you know what I'm saying, hard like us, you know. So, you wasting your breath, like you said, you might have to go a bit. You feel me? They want to be soft, like a cooler room, so I'm gonna lay up on it. I don't want they trying to get out the rock. You feel me? Can't do nothing with you, slide inside. Skirt, gotta slide. But no, that's real though. These chicks be out of pocket.
When a man is broken, you'll see it in the way he withdraws. He distances himself, even from those who care about him the most. He works more, talks less, and constantly seems exhausted, no matter how much sleep he gets. The stress of life weighs on him heavily, and he becomes easily frustrated or irritated, often over small things. He loses
I gotta pause that, man. That's crazy you just said that because I guess I was broken. I guess I went through a phase where I was like feeling a little broken, you know, because I was working since I didn't really want to talk about my problems and what was going on at the time, and everybody was wondering what was going on, but it's just a lot of stuff, like, so I can relate to that, to this message a little bit, you know what I mean? Because, man, you got them times where you just be in the midst of, you feel me? In the midst of the whirlwind, you feel me? You just can't see clear, you gotta get up out of there. So, yeah, I can relate.
interest in what once made him happy, unless it's something that offers a quick escape, like riding fast with no destination in mind. His thoughts become a trap. He gets stuck in his own head, overthinking everything. Eventually, he shuts down, and when you ask him how he's doing, he'll say, "I'm fine," but that couldn't be further from the truth. He avoids sharing his...
Come on, man. How many people walk around saying they good every day? They got a mountain of stuff going on, a pile of stuff they worry about, bills piling up out the wazoo, all type of stuff, man. I know this for a fact because I talk to my peoples and everybody, when you just, definitely people I know, you don't want to never tell people how you really feeling, but, when you going through sometimes it's just easy to say nothing wrong just because you don't want to feel what you feeling. But a lot of people walk around and say, yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine, and you're not good, you're not good. Sometimes I even have done it. A lot of people say that I'm good, and I know it's been times where I know I ain't feeling right. You feel me? I'm going through some things, but on the surface, I'm cool, quiet, I'm calm, thinking I'm alright.
pain because he doesn't want to be a burden. He'll carry the weight on his own shoulders, helping others through their struggles, even as he suffers. When a man is broken,
That's real. That's real spill.
I noticed that when you're too friendly, too kind, and too social, people start showing you disrespect. They take your kindness for weakness and think they can walk all over you. People start underestimating you, thinking you're soft just because you're a good person. But the moment they push you too far, they're going to see a whole different side of you, a side they ain't ready for. If you're always being nice, always doing things for them, they'll keep expecting it. And eventually, they'll think they can take advantage of you, run over your shoes like you ain't even there. That's when you gotta step up. You gotta step up and show them a side they've never seen before. Just because you're nice, just because you're...
Is that 50 talking? I had to plug in my charger, I forgot. Where I got back up, bro. a song like that where they to really said while we waiting for the computer to boot back up. But it was talking about when you too nice and kind and all that to people, too friendly. It's something that I be trying to preach to a lot of people is, but when you're too friendly to people, a lot of times they'll take that as, you're always there for somebody to take it as, this person is weak. They always, they like, I can use that. I can always get what I want from this person who's abused, man. Take your power away, man. Just go ahead and just snatch the rug from under them. You feel me? And watch how quick they be back over there. But don't let nobody treat you like that, man. Don't let nobody abuse you. Don't let nobody, don't be too friendly with people because, people ain't really there for you. They're there for whatever they trying to get out of the situation. So don't play yourself. Sell yourself short, man. I got the song stuck in my head now. I'm trying to fix my audio. Man,
I mentioned about you guys as I sat down to film this. I looked at the time. It was 2:22 p.m. Okay, hit the fact.
Reasons why chosen ones frequently struggle financially.
what y'all think about the NFL? What y'all think on win the playoffs, man? What y'all think? Who y'all money on? You know who I'm rocking with? Got two is on the right. Big day. Who y'all got, man? Who y'all money on? We got the wild card, man. We got this. And I'm mad last night too, man. I missed one of my bets by like one
With Wells
John,
Fargo
man.
Premier, a team
Oh,
can
it
help
came
you
up
plan
last
for your
night.
dreams.
Missed on by one John.
So your dream car and vacation home may be closer than you think. Ready to meet the dream team?
I was
You can
struggling
with
last
Wells
night, man. I
Fargo.
was all over. I had bets and everything. I was on every game. Oh yeah, the Saints last night? Yo, they came back too, cause the Saints they was cooking them at first. They came back, but they was gonna lose. Well, I thought the Bucks was gonna win the whole time, but
Keep that in mind as we take you back to Tampa Bay. I know you don't want to hear this, Falcons fans, but this is fourth down for Spencer Rattler. Incomplete to Cedric Wilson Jr. Now, here's what's
get out of
interesting.
here, boy. What you
Tampa
doing?
Bay just take a
What you
knee in
doing?
division champs for the fourth
Huh?
straight year. It's time
Yes,
for our
damn,
Q&A
man.
presented to you by Mercedes-Benz. What do? Do you give Evans a shot at it? I'm giving Evans as many shots as I can to get these 5 yards. Oh, he got it to tie Jerry Rice 11 straight 1,000-yard receiving seasons. This, however, to start a career and a $3 million bonus and a $500,000
Yo,
extra because he's going to the post.
hey, last night they was getting them bonuses. They was out. They was getting them bonuses. You feel me? I think like 4 or 5 of them got their bonuses last night. They was getting them bonuses like, yeah, man, they put in work.
Season as well. $3.5 million on the day for Mikey Evans.
3.5 mil bonus. That's love.
I don't know. You got one? Easy now. Back in Atlanta, Panthers would never give up the ball. That's it. Bijan's bumming. You know, here's a good way to cheer up.
Hey, that was a good game too. The Panthers and the Falcons. That was a good game. I ain't gonna lie, I had the Falcons. Just cause like the Panthers, I used to be a Panthers fan back in the day, but I ain't really big on them like that no more. But and then I used to live in Atlanta, so you feel me? It just kind of tie into like Atlanta, the Falcons. But I had put bread on them. Then I had to put bread on the Panthers, man, because I'm like, yo, they end up winning surprisingly, though. That was a good game, man. That was a good game.
We had the house turned up. Oh, we're going. Wild card. Oh, that's going to be fun.
We got that.
That's great. Wow. So the Buccaneers playing host to Tampa Bay, just like in week.
Yo, I know y'all seen that game last night with Bo Nix and the Broncos versus the Chiefs. And as soon as I was mad because I had put money on the Chiefs, right? But as soon as I seen that they had Carson Wentz out there, they put Wentz out there, bro. Why would you put Carson Wentz out of all of the people on the Chiefs? You could have brought out a wide receiver or a running back to play better quarterback position. This dude is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm sorry. He done went to I don't even know how many, like 5, 6 different teams. Each year he got traded to a different team. My man was just on the Commanders. He was on the Colts. He was on the Eagles. He was over here. I think he been moving around since his career started. He only been getting worse. And every team they traded him because they don't need him because he look how he played. They ain't get no work. They ain't get no type of possessions where they could convert. They didn't get no touchdowns, no nothing with him, man. I'm talking about straight garbage. And I hate to be the bearer, but that's why he was on Philly. We had to kick him to the curb, man. Like I remember Stephen A. Smith and them on Sports Center and all that on Sports Radio. They was over here dogging him, man, because they saying he one of the worst players in the NFL. You feel me? And you had got all that money from us to produce. And you got like 100 mil came for that year, didn't produce nothing. Made us one of the worst divisions in the NFL. Left, went over there to where he leave? I think he went to Indianapolis, and then I think he was a was he a where was he at? Is either Jacksonville or one of them, but I know that he had moved him. You feel me? But for him to be y'all backup QB and y'all got a superstar championship team, y'all record is damn near impeccable. You know, with no blemish. Y'all just had one loss for the season, and I'm not even a big Chiefs fan. I respect what they do. I like the Chiefs though. You know what I mean? Because they got our old coach, Reed. They got Andy Reid. And no disrespect to the Chiefs, but like when y'all added Wentz to y'all roster, y'all automatically downgraded y'all whole team stats just because You got a player who cannot produce, man. You got the players, they was trying to make the catches. He throwing it everywhere but to the player, man. Like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? I know they went back there in the locker room and just like, boy, you know, they probably had his leaving contract right there, like termination papers ready to go. Like, man, I gotta get go. You gotta go. Your career is over with, and it's a shame because he, my age, is like years so younger than me. He my age, and you already washed up. Excuse me, you already washed up at an early age. So that's just, boy, that was the worst game. Matter of fact, because we was watching the game. I was watching the Chiefs play, and it was getting so bad that they just turned it off. They just switched the game, and we next thing I'm over here watching the Broncos, and I mean not the Broncos, and I'm watching what's the other game that was on? I think Atlanta and the Panthers. No, the Chargers. I think I was watching. Yeah, I'm watching the Chargers and the Raiders. They was just putting on different games because that game was trash. They didn't even want nobody else to watch it because it was embarrassing, man. That was embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself and call yourself a professional as a player, man. Like, I could play better than that. I used to play football a little bit, and I can QB and do all that, you know, and play. I could play better than him on my worst day, bro. Come on, man. You a football player. You supposed to be practicing your craft every day. You supposed to be on it. You supposed to be practicing them drills. The way you throwing, like you scared to throw it to the man, like throw it to your man, bro. You all over the top. You all under. You hitting the ground. Like what you doing? Getting tackled all in the pocket, all outside of the pocket, getting hit behind the line of script. Like, dude, that was embarrassing for the Chiefs, man. Y'all should feel embarrassed by that. Definitely since y'all is a blower. Y'all team that be blowing people out, man. And y'all be cooking and y'all should feel embarrassed to have that man on y'all team. Y'all should feel embarrassed to call yourself a championship team with him on it. You know what I mean? Because if you using it, Mahomes, man, you should have jumped in halfway through. And, you know what I mean, won the game for him. I know they got to keep him out because they're trying to save him for the big day and all that. But at the same time, we still a team, and we still need to win games, and we still, you know, I don't care, you know what I'm saying, that, oh yeah, we winning all these games. No, we want to win every game. That's how I'm coming. Like, we trying to get it all. You know, we can't be falling back and messing up now just because we comfortable and we know we got an automatic slot. No, we need to keep applying pressure. We could have still came in for like half for the quarter. For the second half, he could have came in, could put in some work, could have pulled him out, could have put Wentz back in for a run play or two, could have put Mahomes back in when you had the pass play. Just let him pass it a couple times, get back out, hook Wentz up when it comes to the run plays, because all you gotta do is dish the ball off. That ain't nothing you can mess up. You know what I mean? And you know, take him out every other down. It's like, are we gonna get him out? You feel me? Then he come back in. Something. But this to have embarrassed y'all, man, boy, that's crazy. It's crazy work, man. It's crazy work.
Week one, where they took care of Jaden Daniels, rookie, looked very different back in week one than he will in.
Even with our backup QBs, Kelvic, who do this QB, Kevin, whoever his name is, even with the backup QB that we got, we producing way better, and we ain't had Barkley in. But we're still a better overall team in general without these certain players, and we still able to produce. And mind you, we was only playing the Giants, yeah. But at the same time, y'all was playing the Broncos, and I know they might have a decent, a better record and all that. And yeah, they got Bo Nix and stuff like that, bro. But he was on fire. He was on fire from the rip all the way to the end. Bo Nix was on fire, man. They all came through and played a hell of a ball game right off the jump from the first quarter. Touchdown, you know what I mean? Ran it right back, touchdown. They had, I think, like 14 within like the first half, within the first quarter. So they definitely was applying pressure. Um, so I big ups to them. You know what I mean? I'm not throwing no, you know what I'm saying, salt on their wounds and nothing like that. But they played a hell of a game and they deserved that win. You know what I mean? Because Chiefs, that was a sloppy, man. That was sloppy in all the NFL. I'm like, man, come on. Y'all professionals, dude, bro. Y'all done had all these wins, and to play like y'all played last night, unacceptable. You feel me? That was unacceptable. Like, dude, what y'all doing?
Week 19 of the season. It's going to be an interesting matchup, don't you think?
It will be. I believe that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, the Commanders been on fire though. Like this gonna be an interesting game. The Commanders and the Bucks, cause you know McLaurin and all them on Washington, they been on fire. They been on fire. They been cooking. You feel me? So that's gonna be an interesting game. I had my boy playing me because we lost to Washington. He over here. In the last game we lost. We got our loss by Washington. He sent me memes and all this trying to clown me. So I'm gonna send him his live too. He trying to clown me and all that. Like I was like, we ain't even have our main players and our QB was hurt and everything. Like, come on, man, you can't even gas like that. Y'all had all y'all starters. We had injuries and all that going on. I think we had Slay out. I think we had Gainwell was playing. I think we had Slay. He was out. I don't even think we had AJ in. Smith, I think he played. But we had a couple injuries. We lost Graham. He had got an injury. He got taken out. We had a lot of people who got moved around. So that game was rigged. It was flawed from the jump.
Really had done a lot throughout the season. We don't give them enough credit for the offense that they
But I let them have it. You feel me? I let them have it.
Over 40 total touchdowns.
You win some, you lose some. You can't win them all. You know what I mean? At least we didn't get blown out like the Chiefs got blown out, though. You feel me?
The impact that Baker Mayfield has on this team and on this roster, right? They weren't playing the best the first half, so Baker took it upon himself to take off and run. Now, that's one of the things. Now, look at this.
Let's go to the Eagles.
Smith is catching them.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the bearskin tactical hoodie for.
He's catching them. A.J. Brown's catching it. Going into Saquon Barkley. You're getting into everyone's involved. The tight ends are involved. That's what's going to win this game for the Philadelphia Eagles. They have to figure out a way to get the passing game going early. The Green Bay Packers are really good against the run. And if you want to try to score points again, early in the year, Saquon kind of took over that game.
Yeah, they gonna try to shut that run game down because they know bro playing the next game. They know he gonna be coming with it. So I can see them already trying to shut that whole thing down. You feel me? But at the end of the day, we still gonna pull it off. I still got all bets on my birds. You feel me? Gang.
Week one, Green Bay's going to come and say, we're not going to allow Saquon to beat us.
Yeah, they gonna be trying to put that pressure on him, but we still coming with it. We ain't letting them. Can't afford to. We need it.
He's in the pocket. That's going to be the key to this game. And Jalen Hurts beat the Green Bay Packers in the pocket.
20 seconds. Worry about Nick Sirianni getting to the team.
I think the score gonna be 27-22. That's my predictions. 27-22. We gonna have 27 or 28, something like that. To like 21, 22.
Continue the playoffs.
No, not at all. They're too confident. They know who they are. They're going to be who they are.
Okay. All right, then.
Oh, I see my scroll down. I want you to see me online right now. Just trying to see what else we got going on. Okay, I gave y'all a whole rant on the NFL. I'm a big sports junkie, definitely football. Like we sit up and be watching throwback games and all that. To stay on TV. So sports junkies and sports heads. Basketball too, but I'm more like football than basketball. Yo,
A man with few friends or no circle at all, that's someone you don't want to cross. He's learned through tough experiences that quality always beats quantity. He doesn't need a crowd to feel strong. His power comes from within, while others chase after validation. He chooses to walk alone. He's seen the fake friendships, the drama, and the betrayals, and he's cut all of it out.
boy, ain't that freaking truth. Mofo truth, man. The fake, the hate, the backsliding. I think that's what makes, you go into that stage where you start to digress from a lot of things that try to suppress. You get me trying to kick it with the mindset. But no, you start to digress from a lot of things and situations. Because you see people full of doo-doo.
Now he stands untouched, at peace. He doesn't need anyone to make him whole. He's complete on his own. The end. One genuine friend holds more value than 100 phony ones. His circle is small, his trust is earned, and anyone who brings trouble is swiftly removed. He values his time, treating it like royalty. He knows what he's after and never settles for less. So, when you meet a man with a small circle or none at all, don't mistake it for weakness. That's real strength. That's confidence. He doesn't need your approval because he's already won the only fight. A man with few friends.
I couldn't say it no better myself, man, if I tried to. So, you said exactly what I was trying to say. And it's alright, you know what I mean? You're going to go through that, you're going to have them times when you feel like, but when you're tired and you fed up, you'll start to cut all them dead leaves and stuff off of you. Because, that's not helping you grow, that's not helping you build, so, and, sometimes people wonder why you disappear and you get quiet on people because you slowly removing the things that no longer serve you, that people that you could see their true intent, their true colors, and that they genuinely wasn't there for you in the first place. And don't have no remorse when you do it. Wash your hands up and keep it moving, because that's what they do. And that's what they do. Not do, but that's what people do. So just be mindful of that. But I think that's it for right now. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate y'all vibing and chilling with me. And I'm going to go ahead and upload this. Let y'all go ahead and watch it. Please subscribe, leave a like, thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one.